Welcome to the next episode of The Player Career here on FC25. We are so very nearly at the end of the season now. 8 games to go in this championship campaign. And we're so very close to automatic promotion guaranteed for this Burnley side to move into the division above. We picked up an assist in the last game of the last episode, so we're slightly closer to a Rangers contract. I need 6 assists in 8 games to try and earn that to put it on the vote for you at the end of the episode, or the end of the season, sorry. Frankfurt we're not going to get, rather evidently. Bournemouth, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get either. Only 6 of the slide tackles. Wolfsburg, well, I've certainly got the successful dribbles, haven't I? But sliding tackles, not so much. Stuttgart, we will have a contract offer for. Benfica, we will have a contract offer for. I don't know, because I've done the wage objectives, whether I'll actually, I think it's just locked, isn't it? Unless you do the 2 mandatory ones. So it's probably going to be Benfica, Stuttgart, or stay at Burnley, or maybe Rangers. And maybe another club will come in for us between now and the end of the season. Who bloody knows? For now, though, we're saying thank you to Manny on the board behind me. He's very kindly just raided us over on Twitch, so appreciate that very much indeed. Flatius and Solo Sucks are the ones on the board behind me today, saying thank you for your continued support in the comment section and over on stream as well. Do come and join me on stream, of course. Links in the description down below. For now, though, we're going to crack on. Huntonji's been pretty decent up top, and hopefully that continues, because we've got a decent Bristol City side to start. Who wants a goal involvement and a goal from outside the box? We've done that once in our career so far. I'm pretty sure it's just once. Anyway, let's have a look at the old spreadsheet. Goal contributions. We have scored 1 goal from outside the box, 29 from inside the 18-yard box, and a fat 0 from inside the 6-yard box. So I'm not necessarily a poaching attacking midfielder, but I'm an attacking midfielder, not a striker. So to be fair, so far, 30 goals for us in 84 games is not bad. 20 assists as well. We're having a very good career thus far and enjoying it very much indeed. But will we be a Premier League player for next season? Will Burnley be a Premier League club for next season? I guess is the first point. Probably is the answer. Will we be a Premier League player next year is a question, because you guys get to vote on what happens to me. We might even be playing in the Bundesliga or the Portuguese League next season. Here's Huntonji is wound up for a shot, but it's blocked well. Early doors, nothing after 3 minutes. Unwaneri. Ethan Unwaneri on loan at Bristol City here from Arsenal. Scott Twine from Bristol City as well. Former Burnley player. Driven at goal. Saved well by Trafford. Twine into Ethan Unwaneri. Strike from distance. Well held by Trafford again, but Bristol City clearly aren't shy about having pop shots from the edge of the box. Not really standing any chance of going in yet. The quality's not quite there in the finish, but the quality in the build-up is decent, as is ours right now. And Huntonji draws the save out of O'Leary at the other end. This could be quite a good game. Cullen, perhaps. Masengo to Huntonji to me. Well, they've backed off. Oh, my Lord. All right. Note to self. Your finishing stats not high enough for shots like that, Ches. That is a shank. The goal is barely even in frame. And a good through ball, too. Mayulu. Strike. Ooh. Narrowly wide. Bristol City are dangerous, lads. This is a game that we could very much lose here. Nicely around the corner. Huntonji, I'm going to run off him. Give it to me. I'll give it to Trace. Come back to me. I'll go back to Huntonji. The pass is poor. Huntonji, though, takes off the defender and buries it. Annoyingly, doesn't count as an assist because I messed my pass up, but it does count as a goal, whilst things for me as a player aren't necessarily falling into place for a maximum amount of options for us at the end of the season. We're maximising our league position, that's for sure. Huntonji makes it 1-0. I like this kid. Oh, I could get to that. I've no idea who won that. It says great interception top right, though, so one presumes me. Cullen will find me here. I'm going to try and get away from the man that's with me. Find Nathan Redmond, who's going to find Huntonji, who could find me, and I'll not score. I just couldn't get the ball out from underneath my feet to find the shot. Bristol City hanging on defensively here. 9 minutes to go in the first half. It's 1-0 Burnley, and it looks more likely being 2 than an equaliser being found. Well up, Tresor. I've just been able to get there. I'll drill it to Huntonji. Never mind then. Win that header. Well up, lad. Get that out to Tresor. Could come back to me here. Cullen, I'm going to drift. I'm not going to find anyone at the moment. Redmond out wide though. Little 1-2 might work. Let's look for the assist. Huntonji! Oh, what a save. O'Leary, brilliantly stuffed. Brilliantly stuffed, brilliantly done. Brilliant stuff. Twice. Denying me another assist. Lyle Foster's coming on for Huntonji now. It's a shame, really, because he's looked very dangerous in this game. That's not going to reach me, unfortunately. Wyndahl will clear the header away. No chance for a second goal at the moment. Here's Tresor, though. It's bobbled up. Still got it. He's not got it anymore. 17 to go. Still 1-0. We look relatively comfortable for the win, but a second goal would just make sure. A second goal we could get now. Lyle Foster played in behind. Second goal we haven't gotten now. Please, can someone help me get an assist? I'd like to add Rangers to the vote list, please. Thank you. Oh, nutmegs the defender. Mayulu's in. Mayulu absolutely has to do better. That was terrible. Max Bird coming on for Marcus McGuane. But Mayulu's had a couple of good chances in this game, and they have wasted them, Bristol City. They comfortably have had the number of opportunities to get themselves a point from this game, but they haven't been able to take any. Lack of clinical finishing for them is an issue. To be fair, lack of clinical finishing for us has been an issue as well, because we could have put this game to bed a long time ago. Good header. Only as far as Cullen, though. Come on, Lyle, please. Championship goalkeepers are pretty decent. Either that, or Championship strikers are not great. Haven't decided which one it is. It might be a mixture of the two, to be completely honest. I probably could have had twice as many assists as I've gotten thus far in my career if my teammates could bury. We do get the win, though, by a 1-0. We'll be happy enough with that, but I'm not getting the personal accolades I need to maximise my options for the summer move. Or lack thereof, of course, if you guys decide for me to stay at Burnley. Man of the match performance. Actually only got the one objective because it was asking for goal contributions and a goal from outside the box. I could have had assists coming out my nose from that game, but unfortunately we weren't able to get them because neither striker was able to tuck the ball away with any sort of regularity. I got a message from my agent saying, Burnley board is not satisfied with your progress towards meeting the objectives for next season's contract renewal. It would be good to work on that. I think you are mistaken because I've done it. Thanks. Still need 6 more assists for Rangers. Still no sign of a 6th club on the list. So at the minute, our options in the summer are not limited, but not as wide-ranging as perhaps we had hoped for our first big proper vote for the save. Up against Coventry away from home for this next one. And, well, we could. 8 points to gap. Now, there's still quite a few points available, isn't there? We're not in a position to guarantee promotion yet, but at the end of tomorrow, we might have done. Objectives then at the Coventry Building Society Arena. 1 goal involvement, 20% dribble success. Our first game ever at this ground on any FC or FIFA game as well. Another new ground this year. Great to have Ewood Park, Ashton Gate and the Rico Arena, as I've always known it. Coventry Building Society Arena as it is now. Bit of a bowl/dome style ground, but sizable enough for a club of the size of Coventry City, certainly. Here's Huntonji winding up for an early shot. Coventry are 9th in the table, so they're not bad. Van Evelijk rising over the top of me there to get the header away. They're a decent team. Go on, Huntonji. Bury it, please, lad. He wound up again. Just kick it normally, mate, and have a proper shot, will ya? 0-0 after 5 minutes, but we certainly look like we're on the front foot here. Laurent to me. He's closed me down. Which has left Tresor lots of room. Huntonji brings that down nicely. To me. To you. To the... Oh, free kick. Oh, Tresor's still getting him. I want to take free kicks. Never mind, Tracer can take free kicks. 1-0 Burnley, brilliant free kick. I'd still like to take free kicks, but at least finally we've got someone taking them that can stand a chance of scoring them. I've taken 1 so far in my career. Messi took all of them in Miami. Fleming took all of them here until he was injured. I took 1, went narrowly wide, and that was just inside the post. We're in front. Brilliant finish. Well done, Mike. A lovely through ball by Tapia. Mason Clark, Hadji Wright. Blimey. Talk about direct football. Coventry City FC coming close to a goal. Sakamoto's short corner. And then delivered in. And the header wide by Sheaf. Free header that. Got to get it on target at least, surely. Luton take the lead against Leeds. That's great news for us and our automatic promotion hopes. Help us extend a very good advantage at the top end of the Championship. Sunderland still the side trying to chase us down in second. Huntonji to me here. Those efforts just aren't good enough at the moment, are they? Suddenly just occurred to me, actually, I can add some skill points to my guy now, can't I? Because we've advanced from month to month after the Bristol City game. I forgot about that. After this Coventry one, then, we will certainly add some skill points to my guy and make him a bit better. There is plenty of room for growth for us in this save. We've already grown phenomenally well in our first 2 years of our career, but I'd love to grow a bit more between now and the end of the season. 79 rated by the end of the second year would be quite the journey that we've been on already. That's a lovely ball out to Sakamoto. Coventry looking for an equaliser here. Hadji Wright arriving in support, but Laurent cuts it out well. Torp. That's a great ball out wide. Mason Clark. Support from Tapia. And Hadji Wright. Hadji Wright in the box. Hadji Wright with a little ball roll, and the shot's blocked, and the shot again is blocked by the same man for a second time. Coventry are dangerous, you know. They're 9th in the table. So they're chasing the playoffs, just as you envisage that they are in real life. I'm not actually too sure where they are in real life right now. But they're a side that have, in recent past, challenged for the playoffs. Huntonji's tried to pull that back to me. And if it weren't for a good save by Dovin, we'd have added a second there. Left-footed effort, well stopped. That's headed my way. I can't get there, though. It will fall kindly for Huntonji. But Boateng took it off him. That's not great team play, is it? Here's Roberts into me. Through that gap is Huntonji, but it's not going to make it through the gap, unfortunately. Still, we could build. Still, we could find a goal. Huntonji's just run offside there, I think, so I won't give it to him yet. Laurent finds me here, outside the box. But worth a go! Saved by Dovin again. Trying to bring forth the Sky Blue revival. That's a great ball. Shame it's not found a teammate. Up we go. Oh, my Christ. If I got the acrobatic play style, I think I might have done with that. Out to Boateng. Boateng back to me. Huntonji's going. Oh, and if that could have found him, would have been a great opportunity. Is it a free kick for us, or is it a free kick for them? It's a free kick for us. Tracer can make it 2 from 2. Go on, lad. Oh. Good header. I'll lift it. Oh, yes, mate. I told him to shoot, and boy, did he ever. Andreas Huntonji with the first time volleyed finish from outside the box. Bang! Bottom corner. Now that's the quality we're looking for a front man. And an assist for me too. 2-0. Lucas Pires, Tracer quickly to me, through the gap. Looking for Huntonji, who's in again, and very nearly scores again. We do not miss Ian Fleming at all. Whether we'd be good enough for the Premier League with Huntonji, I don't know. Probably not. But for Championship level, he's absolutely doing the business so far, isn't he? And I'm there for him to find, and he's there for me to find. Go on, Lyle. Never mind, there's Tracer. Can we add a third? Maybe. No, it didn't reach me. That'll be game then. We're going to win by 2-0 away from home at the Coventry Building Society Arena. Up the Clarets. The march continues towards the Premier League. Derby next. Leeds win. Sunderland, I can't quite see there, so not sure about the top of the table. All 3 objectives assured. Tar very much. Derby in 2 days' time. I might not be selected for this because of stamina. We'll find out. Tuesday the 8th of April. Results in a start for me, but we have the opportunity to make ourselves a little bit better between now and then. The last month was Luton to Bristol City on the list. Luton to Bristol City. Average rating of 8.28, which is 3 accomplishments plus 1, 2, 3 for the assists and goals. I can add 6 to my guy. So where do we put them? I'm concerned we're growing very quickly. So I'd be slightly hesitant to put them on anything that would improve me too much. Long shots will help though. So that's 1 and 2. That's a massive boost to our long shots actually. It's probably going to make me a little bit better. I really want to make my finishing better, but I have to go a long way to do that. Finishing and volleys. That's 4. And then 5 and 6. There we go. Am I 79 rated? No, I'm 78 still. Good. I'm actually quite pleased about that. Derby away then, the final game of the day. 2 goal involvements. That's an ask. That is an ask and a half. And he wants a 9 from me as well. Okay. Not going to get that, I don't think. Weirdly, this ground does look a little bit like Pride Park inside. Even though it's only a FIFA ground, so to speak. It's not too dissimilar from Pride Park. It too is kind of like Coventry's kind of more modern, rounded ground, but it's actually a really nice ground. Went there with Cambridge last season. We got a 0-0 draw. I'm certainly hoping that we here with Burnley get more than a 0-0 draw, because another win would put us right on the march towards the Premier League. Great ball out wide to Jaden Anthony. He's going to head that into me. Too well to hold it up, actually. Oh, God, I'm yawning out of nowhere now. Jaden Anthony could get this down the line here to me. Huntonji's in the middle. Just seen that Sunderland have taken a 1-0... Sorry, Norwich have taken a 1-0 lead against Sunderland. Now Huntonji's down hurt. No, don't. Don't tell me we finally found a striker that we actually quite like to play with. And now he's going to get hurt, and he's going to be injured too. Jaden Anthony trying to work this back to me, which he has done. I've just run straight into Nelson. Thankfully, Huntonji's back to his feet. Hello, cat. What are you doing? Good main. Oh, lovely ball. Barkhausen's in, and he squared it to it, and this time they will score. To be fair, I'd go as far as to say it's a deserved lead for Derby County. They have played well. They've missed some good chances. And on this occasion, they've taken one. It's the right thing to do to square the ball across. And although at times in those sorts of situations, you do see opposition players miss the target, he really couldn't from there. It was surely a high XG opportunity, and one that has ended in a G. What? Give me that back. Oh, come on. I don't know why it's played the pass there when it has. I've then gone and won it back, and it's still fallen straight to them. That pass was... Oh, I give up. I give up. 2-0 Derby, we are going to lose. Laurent wins the header fairly. And finds me. Look for Lyle Foster. It's not going to get there. Vickers comes out for it, and that'll be game. Derby are going to win by 2-0. And it's been an embarrassingly poor performance from pretty much everybody in a Burnley shirt, if I'm honest. I've certainly not had my best game at all. And the team have underperformed. We cannot afford to have another wobble like we had a couple of episodes ago, because it will really throw our promotion picture into real threat. We lose away, though, by 2-0 to Derby. The run of fantastic form comes to a very, very abrupt end. Sunderland lost to Norwich, which is a godsend. I'm out of the starting lineup with that performance. It's only 3 days till we play 4th place Norwich. So don't need to worry too much. Huntonji's out for 3 months with a broken toe. So now I've got to play with Lyle Foster for the rest of the season. What are the chances of that? We have a 5-point lead over now Leeds with 5 games to go, and a 7-point lead over Sunderland, who now sit 3rd. An 8-point lead over Norwich, who now sit 4th, who we have next. Oh, so annoyed. Norwich, Watford and Sheffield United in the next episode will travel to Vicarage Road. But for now, that is all for today's game. 13 assists in 40 matches for me so far this season, and 14 goals as well. 16 if you count the ones against Plymouth. So we're obviously having a very good season, but is it going to be good enough to see Burnley end in the Premier League next year? And a minute, if we have another wobble like we did back up here, then, I mean, it might come into question. It really genuinely could. That's all for today's episode, though. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Do make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. I'd very much appreciate it if you join me over on stream as well. I'll see you next time.